Dear friends, I'm here today asking for your help. There are many, many men and women living in Israel at this time, facing unbelievable persecution. They live in concern and very much worry for their safety and for their ability to worship the Lord. In the United States, we don't have the type of issues. We can do what we want to do, but we can never lose sight of the fact that this is not true in other nations. For a few years now, I have been very concerned about the Jews, concerned for their salvation, and that desire has been burning and burning and burning every day since. It's clear to me that God cares about his Jewish people. He cares about them. He wants them home. He wants them saved. He wants them to return. And there are many ministries at this time ministering to those who are lost in the house of Israel. But at this time, however, there are so many individuals who are not willing to accept Yeshua, and they are causing much pain to many individuals. I've seen videos, but one video stands out. It was this young woman who has a nice bakery shop in Israel. A kosher license is standard practice. It's very much like a business license in the United States. Without it, you can't work. You have to have a license, but for certain types of services, you have to have a license. Without the license, you can't. You can't do business. Very true in Israel. Kosher license is critical to their work. To be able to do whatever they need to do, they have to have that license. And when her license was taken from her, and for 3 years she battled in court and won. And we thought, okay, the fight is over. Everything's fine. She can go back. She has her kosher license. She can continue business. But it was just the beginning. Opposition on top of opposition. Her stories was told in the Jerusalem Post. It was so dire. We are facing an enemy that we can't see. This enemy does not want our people to walk and live and serve the Lord in the land. Clearly, he wants to stop us. He wants us silenced. That tells me two things. The first is we're doing something right, and the enemy's angry with us. The second thing it tells me is that we have to arm our men and women who are out there on the front line, who are dealing with satanic forces head on every day. We want to tell them that we care about them, that we love them, and that we are there with them in spirit. During these back and forth video blogs, just giving us a taste, a little small taste of what's going on in the land, I asked, well, can we just lay down our plates? And my premise was Daniel. And Daniel took it upon himself to fast and to pray. And because of his fasting, angels were dispatched telling him and confirming his concerns and letting him know that it was heard and God wanted you to know that this is what I'm going to do. He gave him a message. So I'm asking for all of you to understand that we need together to stand with all believers in the land, but not just to stand with them to say that I'm taking the burden on my shoulder. I want the enemy to stop. I want the enemy's hold on this land to be broken. And if we stand together, that laws will be changed. People's lives will be influenced, and the world will see that God is working in the land, and the word can spread out so that all can know that Yeshua is our Messiah. I asked that we do a fast, and after a pondering, they all decided to do it. So I'm asking that you would consider working with us on this fast, and that you pray with us. And if you can't fast, just spend an hour of your time, of your day, and pray that God will have his way in this situation. I want to say thank you for your time, and I pray that you understand and feel the pain and anguish that they're going through, and share with us that burden. That you pray, that you fast, that you look for the heavens to move on behalf of not only the small businesses, but the individuals who go to work and go to school every day, who are having to hide the fact that they're believing Yeshua for the fear of physical harm, rocks being thrown at them. They're being taken, investigated, all types of things that are happening, unbelievable things, things that you wouldn't even imagine happening in an industrialized nation. But it's happening, and we need to stand against it, but we need to stand together. So I'm looking, and I am anticipating a great move of God in this, and I thank you for your time, and I thank you for sharing this burden with us. May God bless you. May God keep you. May his eyes turn towards you and give you peace. And I thank you for him placing his name upon us. Amen.